Okay, Martina, I understand that there has only in the last few weeks been some notorious incidents of animal cruelty reported in the media in Dublin and Ireland. Can you give me a bit of a summary, Martina, of these incidents and the situation with animal welfare or lack thereof in general at the moment?
Well, yeah, like I mean, there's it's dogs, horses, even pigs, goats, everything. But yes, there is a serious issue with animal welfare. Um, you know, the government have a lot to answer for. We're trying to educate the guards. We're trying to get a Garda crime unit for animals. We're trying to do a lot of things, and the main thing is that the government, TDs, councillors, everybody, ministers, they need to listen. They need to understand that we have an animal crisis right now.
Uh, Okay, yourselves and My Lovely Horse Animal Rescue and I believe Dog Advocacy Ireland and Working Animal Guardians WAG had a meeting with some TDs in Leinster House last week. Can you tell me more about the meeting, Martina?
Yeah, so we got to present last week, about the animal crisis really, and the fact that, the dog breeding, horses, all around the country, and the fact that we do need a Garda crime unit. Um, and we need the guards to understand, the legislation and their part in the legislation, and also to understand how, they can prosecute, because prosecutions are just so low, it's ridiculous with the amount of animals that are in serious abusive cases. So we presented there was a good few TDs and ministers arrived, and we presented to them, and it got a really good feedback. It was very good.
Okay, Martina, along with there being calling for there being a Garda animal or animal welfare unit, can you tell me what else you're calling for?
We're calling for the legislation to be enforced, really, and for the government to actually listen. They have to do something now. It's gone beyond a joke here. That animals are being so cruelly treated every single day. They're crying out for help. That's just wrong. It's just so wrong on so many levels, and it's not just it leads to many other things like it's antisocial behaviour, it's drugs, it's money laundering. Animals seem to be in the middle of the whole thing, and we've got to do something. We can't keep going on like this. Like when I say there's a crisis, there is an animal crisis.
Okay, Martina, we have less than 6 months left in this year, 2025. Do you have much hope that the issue of animal welfare and what you are calling for will be on the agenda of the government at least by the time the dog comes back after their summer break?
Yeah, I would hope that the politicians could see what we see every day, like the abuse, the fear, the suffering. That they will literally do something. They have to do something. And I would really hope that they're going to listen to us, and that they do understand that there is a serious, crisis, and that they have to take, people have to, there has to be an accountability for the people involved. The government, first of all, they have to do something, and then also Department of Agriculture, guards, but also the people that are actually doing this. They have to be held accountable. So therefore, there has to be prosecutions, fines. It has to be high. They can't keep getting away with this, and I think when the government come back, they really need to sit down and go, right, this is it. We're not taking this anymore. We're really going to take this seriously. We are not going to put up with this any longer. That's what we would hope they would say. But if they don't, we'll just keep at it.